A major political showdown is unfolding in the United States, and at the center of it is the Saikat Chakrabarti, an Indian origin political strategist who has stepped up to challenge Nancy Pelosi, one of the most influential figures in American politics. Pelosi, who has represented San Francisco in Congress for nearly 4 decades, has played a vital role in shaping US policy. She is one of the most powerful leaders in the Democratic Party and has been instrumental in both advocating progressive policy and countering Republican leadership. However, as she turns 85 and prepares for yet another re-election, Chakrabarti, a very fresh face in electoral arena, has decided to take her on, advocating for new leadership and a very bold progressive vision. Born in 1986 in Fort Worth, that is in Texas, onto an Indian Bengali family, Chakrabarti pursued a degree in computer science from Harvard University. Unlike many traditional politicians, he started his career in Silicon Valley, where he co-founded Mockingbird, a web design tool, and later worked at Stripe, a leading payment processing company. Despite achieving success in the tech industry, he felt drawn towards politics and made a significant career shift in 2015 by joining a presidential campaign of Bernie Sanders. His role in that particular campaign helped him establish a reputation as a committed progressive activist. Chakrabarti's most notable political achievement came in 2018 when he played a crucial role in helping Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez defeating a well-established Democratic leader and win a Congress seat. As a campaign manager and later her chief of staff, he was instrumental in shaping her policies, particularly the Green New Deal, a sweeping proposal aimed at tackling climate change and economic inequality. However, after a few years in Washington, he moved to San Francisco, where he continued his work with New Consensus, a think tank that promotes progressive economic and climate policy. Now he has launched his campaign to challenge Nancy Pelosi, arguing that the Democratic Party needs fresh leadership to address the challenges of today's America. In his announcement, he pointed out that when Pelosi first entered politics, the American dream was still attainable. A single-income household could actually afford a home, healthcare, and education. However, in today's America, even highly educated professionals struggle with skyrocketing costs and stagnant wages, making it nearly impossible for many to own a house, pay off student debt, or even afford medical care. Chakrabarti believes that Democratic leadership has failed to adapt to these changing realities, and new voices are needed to bring about meaningful changes. Chakrabarti also raised concern about the growing influence of right-wing movement in the US, arguing that figures like Donald Trump and Elon Musk are reshaping the country in ways that threatens democracy and social justice. He stated that Trump's rise to power and the Republican Party's increasing embrace of conspiracy theories and anti-democratic tactics demand a strong and progressive response. He emphasized that the Democratic Party must go beyond simply opposing Trump and offer real solutions to the struggles that working-class Americans face every single day. Despite his experience in political activism, Chakrabarti faces an uphill battle. Pelosi is an institution in American politics, backed by decades of political alliances, deep fundraising network, and strong support from voters in San Francisco. She has played a very important role in shaping policies under multiple US presidents and remain a key leader in Democratic Party. However, Chakrabarti is taking a very different approach to his campaign. Instead of relying on big corporate donors, he is focusing on grassroots organization, personally engaging with voters, and mobilizing young progressives who are looking for an alternative to traditional Democratic leadership. His campaign also carries significance for Indian American community also. Over the years, Indian origin politicians have gained significant traction in the US politics, with figures like Kamala Harris, Ro Khanna, and Pramila Jayapal making their mark. However, Chakrabarti represents a different brand of leadership, one that is rooted in progressive activism and bold policy ideas rather than mainstream party politics. His candidacy highlights the growing political influence of the Indian diaspora in the US and signals that Indian origin leaders are now stepping forward to challenge established political powers. Whether or not Chakrabarti can defeat Pelosi remains uncertain, but his campaign marks a significant moment in US politics. It reflects the increasing demand for change within the Democratic Party and raises crucial questions about the future of progressive leadership in America. Regardless of the outcome, his run against Pelosi is more than just an election campaign. It's a statement that the next generation of leaders is ready to take the stage. His candidacy is not just about challenging an individual, but about pushing for a larger movement that demands real, transformative change in American politics. His battle against Pelosi is bound to be closely watched, not just in the US but also in India, as it represents how Indian origin leaders are influencing global politics. Whether he wins or not, Saikat Chakrabarti's campaign is a reminder that political power is not just inherited. It is built through conviction, activism, and a relentless push for change.